Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I need y'all help with choosing a car for DivaWuan's. We're back at it again. So this time I'm going to CarMax, honey. I don't have a trade-in, so we're going to calculate this as, without no trade-in value. So I got two cars that I need y'all help with. So my credit score, let's get that out the way. DivaWuan's credit score as of today is 630. And god darn it, I need to finally, y'all know I've been trying to do a credit repair series for the longest. And I keep having to put videos off because I'm stuck in this house, right? And I just got finished doing a video for my DivaWuan's channel explaining that after this video, I'm going to record a apartment that I'm looking at. And I get to do the same thing as I did at the other house, where I get to show y'all everything in detail. I want to make sure my camera's turned to the right side this time. That way y'all get to see it in landscape mode, and not portrait mode, because the portrait mode had it messed up where y'all really couldn't see everything in detail. Now the house that sat on a half acre, y'all saw that in great detail. So I want to make sure this house tour is the same way. Tomorrow. But yeah, with me being so delayed on that and, trying to get my student loans together, that's another business that will be on my business channel, DivaWuan's Business. And soon as I get those together, my credit score will be in the 700s. But I need a car now. My credit score as of right now is 632 on average. So, yeah, factoring in that my credit score is 632. I want y'all to tell me what's my good chances of this. Now, I want to say I should still be doing fairly well because both of the cars that I'm looking at are under $15,000. I only have like $11,000 worth of debt, and all of that is student loans. I no longer owe any credit card debt. I don't owe any medical debt anymore. I just owe student loans. So my FICO score might be higher because at the time that my credit score was like 520, my FICO was like 580. So I'm thinking, hell, I might very well be 650 plus in the FICO range. I don't know. They're going to tell me at the car lot, but I know my credit scores from Experian, TransUnion, and Experian are like 630, 632, 633 for all of them. So. But yeah, I want a good car that can fit me. I'm 6'1.5". I want a rear view camera because y'all know a girl is bad at, parking and I can back up, but it's like, backing up and doing a perpendicular park. That's the hardest thing I can do. Like, that's why when I go to the store, y'all always see me park in a way where I'm away from cars. And I can back out if cars get beside me later on. But if they're already there and I have to try to park in between two cars, I can't do it. I know they say once you see the license plate, you're supposed to turn the wheels. For whatever reason, that does not work out for me. It's like I have to park in an area where it's like nobody is at. So that's my purpose. Oh, Lord, and don't get me started on parallel parking. Parallel parking, forget about it. It took me long enough just to learn how to halfway perpendicular park. So yeah, this camera will come in handy. I wish I can get a front facing camera, but y'all know that's in the more expensive cars. And so that'll be a car down the road, y'all, where I get my front facing camera. But right now we'll deal with the rear view camera. So this one got rear view camera, Bluetooth, smart key technology, which means I can open the door without having to use the key. And then I can start the car without using the key as well. So here's what the inside is looking like. Now the only drawback is I can't roll down all the windows from the driver's side. That will be a little bit irritating for me. But then again, I guess not, because this car, hell, will have AC in it. So I'm thinking about, hell, being in my mother's car where, she has the benefit of rolling down all the windows from, well, except for the passenger seat that's messed up. She finally got her car in the shop, y'all. And she coming out of pocket $375 for the AC unit and stuff. Miss Billy Badass want to pay for it herself. I said, go ahead. I offered to pay to get the stuff done months ago for her. She wants to be hard headed. But you know, as far as this car though, I don't have to worry about those trials and tribulations as far as the window not coming down on its own, and you know, but the only drawback is I can't roll down the windows all at one time from the driver's seat, which I guess I really don't need to, considering that I got AC. It is an automatic, because y'all know a girl cannot ride a stick, at least with a car. I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. This ain't the Naughty Friday topics, y'all. We'll talk about other sticks on the naughty topics, honey. But yeah, that's that. Oh, and it comes with a rear defroster, which is good for the winter time. Although we don't get no snow like that, but we do get a lot of frost. So here's the next one. On to the next, on to the next. This is the 2016 Rogue S. And this had, oh, I forgot the mileage. Let me show y'all this one. So, wait a minute. It's it. So this is the 2017 with 41k miles, which I find is excellent because, you know, the average car you're supposed to have between 12 to 15,000 miles per year. So this averages out right in between that, around 13 point something miles, 13,000 point miles per year. So that's pretty good for a car 3 years old. Let's go into the payments. So like I said, my credit score falls between 580 and 669. So let's see if I had challenge credit. It would tell me that my APR would be between 15 to 25%. If I had excellent credit, which, honey, that'd be a long time, 2.9 to 4.95%. If I had very good credit, my APR would be 3.2 to 6.5%. If I had good credit, it would be between 5 to 8.5%. But because I have fair credit, it's going to be between 8 to 15%, which I'm willing to do. Okay. And if I put $2,000 down, which is what I'm inclined to do, and you know, for any car that's like $15,000 and under, and with my credit score, the appropriate amount is to put down at least 10% on a car. So, let me see. Tag, so, let's see. 0. So, $13,973. The minimum amount that I need to put down is $1,397.30. So, that's the minimum amount that I would need to put down. But I'm willing to put down as much as $2,000. And let me get my calculator to see what $2,000 is. $2,000 into $13,997. So once again, $2,000 into 13.90. If y'all hear clicking, that's me typing into my calculator. So that's 14% down. My estimated monthly payments will be $243 to $285. If I go to the full 72-month term, I can get it down to, oh, wait a minute, let me see, 60 months, $243 to $285, 72 months. Oh, Lord, girl, you're getting on my nerves with these frequent uploads. $210 to $253. Now, I will do if they give me the option, I probably would sign into a 72-month lease. Now, mind you, I would not take 6 years to pay it. But it will give me that low payment threshold for, you know, my monthly payments. And, you know, I can always make balloon payments without penalty. And if, you know, because most car lots, they won't penalize you for paying off your car early, as long as you don't do it within a ridiculously short amount of time. Like, as long as you don't do it anywhere within 3 to 6 months, you're good. So if you pay it off in 12 months, if you pay it off in 2 years, 3 years, you can do that and not, have to worry about a penalty, which is what I would do. I'm more likely I have my car paid off within 2 years, 2 to 3 years max. Preferably 2 years though, or less. But yeah, as long as you're not paying it off within, less than 90 days on a finance, you won't suffer a penalty clause. So yeah, if they give me the option, I would probably do 72 months, and that way I can get this right here. So 463 divided by 2. So my average monthly payment will be $231.50, which is okay. That's doable. So now on to the next. On to the next. So this is the 2016 Rogue S. It is 51K miles and it's 4 years old. So divided by 4. That's 12,750 miles per year, which is right on par with where they're supposed to be at the low end. Because at the low end, you're supposed to drive it around 12,000 miles per year. So, very good mileage. And then, of course, with CarMax, it gives you the whole car history. None of these 2 cars in question has been in any accident. The airbags have not been deployed. Just in case y'all are wondering that. Once again, I got that rear view camera. Now, I think this one has a brighter nighttime LED display versus the other one that I showed. They said the Sinatra doesn't come. And then the lights overhead is one of these 2 cars where it got piss poor lighting, overhead lights. Now, that is a drawback. It's like you don't got a LED, you don't got a powerful light display. And it's like, I do want to see my speedometer very clear and stuff at night, so. Now, this could be a 3-row 7-seater, but y'all know I don't got no kids and none of that. So I would get the 2-row. And then with the 2-row, you can get up to 36 cubic feet of trunk space, I want to say. Which, the videos we're going to show you will explain all that. But that's the engine, the cylinder, the horsepower, 170. See all specifications. That's all the specifications. Once again, I will not get no 3rd row rear seat because that reduces the trunk down to like 9 cubic feet. And I want to enjoy every bit of that 35 cubic feet, especially if I want to, put in my massage table in the trunk or whatever. If I'm transporting, doing portable services, it's like I'd rather have the 2-row seating. Rear defroster, that's a plus. Satellite radio. I don't know what that means. Flat tires. I guess that means if your tire busts, you go so many miles on a flat, like 50 miles. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that. Bluetooth. I'm imagining I can connect my phone wirelessly. Hopefully. Now let's see the full specifications on this one. Oh, and then I'm going to go back to that and show y'all what my payments would look like on the 2016 Rogue. And if I didn't mention it, y'all, I don't want to go no older than 5 years because y'all know Honey, as a woman, honey, I don't know nothing about cars, and I can easily be taken advantage of by, mechanics. The banana in the tailpipe trick, honey. I like a banana in the tailpipe, but not, taking advantage of me with the mechanic. Once again, another naughty talk video, honey, on Friday. Y'all been asking me about an update to the Safari dildo, honey. And someday, hopefully, next week I can finally give y'all that update. But I work this Wednesday and Thursday. So I don't think y'all gonna get it this week, y'all. And then tomorrow I'm gonna be out for the most of the day. Because I got to show y'all a house tour, and I might, go to the car mat. So y'all might get a 2-for-1 special. Although I want to wait till the weekend. I want to wait till like Saturday, and hopefully they still have both of these cars here. Or some other cars that are similar. So this is 130 horsepower. Now, if I remember correctly, that back seating, I mean not the back seating, but the trunk, it had a weird design where it'd be awkward to try to get my massage table in there. That is a requirement for me. Like, it has to be large enough for me to get a massage table in. And the reason why I'm leaning more towards this one is because if the trunk is not sufficient enough, I can fold down the seats and make room. It will be 36 cubic square feet. Oh, wait a minute. We ain't got to that point yet. But here's the full specs right here. To my people who are more technologically savvy, more mechanically savvy, I got a couple guys, shout out to T.S. Madison once again, honey, for all the subs that she's brought my way. Y'all know I love my T.S. so much, honey. So now I got a couple darn on trade up on the channel, honey. Shout out to my trades, honey. Y'all give me y'all thoughts, honey. To my trades and my butch queens, honey. And my straight dudes. Cause I got a couple straight dudes, surprisingly, that watch me as well. Y'all give me y'all masculine thoughts on this. And my women, shout out to my women who know they stuff as well. We ain't gonna stereotype. There are some women who know about cars. So if y'all one of those women, honey, feel free to give me y'all thoughts as well. Although, I'm the stereotypical Dipsy woman that don't know sugar, honey, iced tea about a car. So it is what it is. So that is it on that. So now let's go to this one and calculate the payments, and then we're going to show you both of the videos, and we're going to call it a day. Hopefully, if I have enough time, I'll show you this house that I want to go to tomorrow. But y'all know it's approaching that time. It's almost approaching 10 o'clock. And I have not eaten, so it's like I want to get my food in tonight. Wait a minute, where's the calculator? Uh-oh. What'd I do? Okay, maybe if I click that up. Uh-oh, y'all. I don't see it. This doesn't give me the option to look at the financing. Now this one, y'all see where it says, can I afford it? And I'm able to calculate the financing on this one. I don't know why is it not giving me that option for this one. Okay, maybe I need to click this. Need financing, get pre-approved. Oh, so it pulls up a different thing for this one. So, okay. So, vehicle price is $14,599. So the minimum down payment will be $1,459.90. So me putting down $2,000 will be equivalent to, I don't know if I put down $2,000 on this. Now that's petty one. You gonna put down less money on the car that's more expensive. That Diva, you a trip. But anyways, 2,000 into 14,599. That would be 13% down. Oh, will my monthly payments be exactly $265? Let me see. Or is that a roundabout estimate? 265 times 72. Oh, so $19,080 I will pay when it's all said and done. So my APR on this will be 12%. Oh, okay. Now let's see what it will be if I had excellent credit. 3.5%. And then, of course, y'all, I still got these two fans going. And I have not dealt with that mold yet. Hot darn. Y'all love when I say that, but I don't, because every time I say hot darn, it's always on some stressing. But, and then this cousin, I got another video, y'all. But I ain't going to do it with this one. My other cousin want to try to come back and stay again. Not the crackheaded one, but the crackheaded cousin's mother. It's like, if it ain't her, it's always the mother. Oh, and that's another reason. I got to get away from here. I got to get away from here. And then it's like, every time around this time of the year, these mother freakings get on my nerves. Like I said, I'm going to watch my language now that I'm monetized. I want to at least make sure at least 1 or 2 videos get monetized, y'all. But yeah, these mother freakings, honey, they're going every time around July, August, every one of them want to try to come in around this time. It's like, darn. But they can have it, because I'm about to finally get the heck on up out of here. But anyways, this is the payments at very good credit score. I'm sorry, y'all, that just threw me right on off, because I see that she done called my phone, probably seeing if I'm darn on home. Good credit, 7%. And then challenge credit 20. Ooh, thank goodness I don't have to worry about that. Because I'm not looking to put... Now, I could if I want to. But the fact that I'm also trying to get in the house at the very same time. And I want to negotiate and bid for that darn apartment. Because, you know, it's hard trying to find a decent apartment that's not slumlord status at less than $700. So the fact that that one just came up that I told y'all about on my DivaWuan's channel, where I was giving y'all an update on my skincare routine, and I hinted on that. And yeah, like I said, that video is going to be next. But $2,000 down is the most I'm going to go with that. Payment will be okay, I can do $325. Now, what would it look like if I did 60 months? 36 months. 504, 48, 413, 60. I could do that. So 360 or 325. Those will be the down payment option. I mean the monthly payments for this car. And then of course, name and contact information, home address, employment and income, co-applicant, review and apply. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can apply in person now. They probably might tell me to, honey, apply online. We still in the COVID. Hopefully I can come in with my mask on. And that's another thing. I got to buy me a face shield either today or tomorrow. In addition to my mask. But yeah, that is it, y'all. Let's now go into the videos.
Is there any reason why you would choose a Nissan Rogue instead of, let's say, a Honda CR-V or a Toyota RAV4? Actually, yeah. Unlike nearly every compact SUV, the Rogue can technically seat 7. I say technically because the third row actually offers less headroom than a Scion FRS's minuscule back seat and only about 1.5 inches more legroom. Given the third row's cramped dimensions, the two-row setup is probably the way to go. Not only will you save $940, but you get the divide and hide cargo management system, which does exactly as it's described. There, it divides section. By the way, this is waterproof. You can hide by moving this one up top here. There's actually 18 different configurations. And for long items, you can also flip down the front seat, toss this one down, and lengthy Brits can get comfortable and relax with a manly pose. First and second rows, as is legroom. The second row also slides and reclines and features a nifty fold-down armrest / pass-through. Standard vents for rear passengers, soft touch points, and nice materials throughout further elevate the smartly conceived cabin. On the road, steering, ride quality, and acceleration are all unexceptional, which isn't really a criticism of the Nissan Rogue. It just happens to occupy that mature space on the spectrum between fun to drive and smooth riding. The most noteworthy aspect about driving the Nissan Rogue is the powertrain. The 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine makes good, if not class-leading power, but it's paired with a CVT, continuously variable transmission. Nissan's been selling these things for more than a decade, but it still takes a little getting used to the engine revving, lack of traditional gear changes. Fuel economy. Adding the $1,300 all-wheel drive system lowers each of those numbers by 1 mpg. Look over your right shoulder and you'll notice a big blind spot, which makes lane changes a little bit dicey. Adjust your mirrors accordingly. If lane change safety is something you're willing to pay for, blind spot monitoring and lane departure warning are both available. In that same vein, the Rogue can also be equipped with one of the most helpful technologies available in a car. With Nissan's around view monitor, that blind spot's essentially a non-issue. In fact, you could not look outside the vehicle at all. World outside. Steady. Steady. Ding! Around view monitor makes parking essentially idiot-proof. 7-inch screen, leather upholstery, forward collision alert with automatic collision braking, and something not offered on all compact SUVs, a motion-activated liftgate. Bid restraint adieu, and you can spend nearly $33,000 on a loaded all-wheel drive Rogue SL trim. Choose frugality, and the price for a basic Rogue lands just shy of $24,000. As the Rogue. Compared to similarly priced 5-passenger SUVs like the sporty Ford Escape, the reliable Toyota RAV4, and the utterly pragmatic Honda CR-V, the Nissan Rogue is competitively priced, and yet it tends to lag the other three in sales. Compact SUVs sell well for a variety of reasons, but just because something sells well doesn't mean it best meets your needs. If fuel efficiency, vehicle technology, cargo flexibility, and let's say 7-passenger seating fall on your list of must-haves, the Nissan Rogue deserves a spot on your short list.
Or anything like that. Give you some personal reviews about the car, give you some information, and maybe it'll help you decide on purchasing one. So this car is 182 inches long, so it's about a normal size sedan, similar to most other cars. It does get very good gas mileage. This is rated for 29 in the city and 37 on the highway. While I'm talking, I might as well open it up. We do have aluminum wheels. These were painted black. They usually come like a brushed silver. The only things that were really changed on this car is the wheels and a little bit of the trim. That right there is usually silver. This car does have keyless entry. It is only on the front doors though. And that is a package. We have the black on black inside. We have one automatic window just for the driver. Lock, unlock are 4 window controls, obviously. Over here you can see our buttons on the steering wheel. Cruise control, talking and voice. Cruise control buttons as well, cancel. This is for your little menu up there. You can display some different information. Warnings, clocks, fuel, etc., etc. Volume controls. This one over here is for your radio. You can change the stations. I don't want any copyright, so I'm not even going to play any music. Turn this down. Over here you have the screen. This does have a backup camera in it. This little part is carbon fiber wrap, so that will not come that color. But yeah, let's see. Take a look at the backup camera. There you go. This is equipped with the CVT transmission. Car has 5,000 miles on it. Here's the passenger side. This does have the cloth seats. Cup holders in the middle. Armrest does have one USB and auxiliary port, as well as a 12-volt port up front. You have your normal steering stocks up here for your high beams, for your wipers. Over here you have an eco mode, a sport mode, and this turns traction control off. This is your lighting adjustments. This is for your mirrors. They are powered mirrors. Actually, wrong one. There we go. Over here you have your trunk release. We'll take a look at that pretty soon. Does have a fairly decent amount of space. This does have a vehicle anti-theft system. Here's your sunroof. Sunroof or moonroof, whatever you'd like to call that. Yeah, you know, I'll open it for you. Nothing too special, but I like to show you everything. It is automatic, so you can let it go. I kind of wish that window was automatic too, but oh well. Lit mirrors. There's an extender on here as well. I guess that's for if you were to put it this way. Up here you have your dome lights and a sunglasses holder. Keyless start, as I mentioned, adjustable steering wheel controlled, leather wrapped steering wheel, trip computer, remote trunk release on the actual key itself. There is a garage door opener that is an optional package. As I said, this one doesn't have that. But let's go take a look in the back seat. And here's the key. Back seat's perfect size to have child seat or a couple of adults, I guess. Leather armrest. You have an armrest right in the center, 2 cup holders, and also back here we have 2 USB ports. As I said, the trunk in this car is fairly decent sized. Plenty of luggage. If I wanted to, I could sit in here nicely. Under the carpet, we do have a donut tire. And here's it with the trunk closed. Here's your camera right there. And last but not least, under the hood. I'm surprised they didn't wipe the engine bay down. Brought it for an oil change just 2 days ago. Okay, well, guess I'm too used to going to the BMW dealership. They do that for you.
details, I just want to mention that the SV is one step up from the base model and that there are a ton of other different configurations that you can buy. I mean, look at all these. You get the SR, the SR Midnight Edition, the SR Turbo Edition, all the way down until you get to the Nismo, which is the most expensive configuration of this vehicle. Sorry for the little tangent. What I really want to show you is that the SV costs about $18,800. The SV does come standard with keyless entry. That means you can just walk up to the door, press this little button on the handle, and enter the vehicle without taking the key fob out of your pocket. So that's great. Unfortunately, the SV doesn't come with electronically controlled seats, so you do get these old-fashioned levers for both the passenger and driver to configure the seat to your liking. Moving inside the vehicle, I think you'll agree with me that this is a pretty clean, Spartan-looking interior. There's not a lot of buttons scattered throughout the vehicle. In my opinion, it feels like everything is in the right place. The key fob is the same. It's designed really nicely with 4 major buttons: lock, unlock, opening the trunk, and panic. It's a little light for my taste, but everything feels really nice to the touch. So, no standard key. You do get a push-button start that's located right here to the right of the steering wheel, and I kind of like that this illuminates and turns red when the vehicle is on. Moving over to the steering wheel, Nissan likes to make real thick steering wheels, which I really like. It feels like a truck. The buttons on here are very nice, especially for this price point. My only criticism is that the cruise control is a little switch, which I'm not a fan of. But I'm just nitpicking here. Above the steering wheel, you get a really nice gauge cluster. I like how big these dials are, and I really like how big this center display is. Before I geek out about this screen, I just want to zoom in and show you the miles that were driven on this car. When I picked it up, it only had 7 miles on it, which was pretty best digital displays in their gauge clusters that I've seen. The colors are bright and easy to see, the menus are super easy to navigate, and they have little animations to show you exactly what's going on with the vehicle. All in all, it's just a really nice screen. Unfortunately, the center console displays is not as nice. The colors here are not as bright and crisp. This is not a touch screen, so you do have to use the buttons on the left and right side of the screen to navigate through all the features. And speaking of features, they're a little sparse. There's really nothing fun to play with here. If all you're looking for is to maybe play a CD or maybe stream something from your phone, it works great. But if you're looking for the most high-tech and nicest screen out there, you're definitely going to be disappointed. Display to tell me exactly what temperature the car is, and I like bright lights on my climate controls so that I can find exactly what I need at night, and Nissan just didn't put that in the Sentra. And then directly below the climate controls, there's this little cutout. I'm guessing it was where the ashtray used to be. It's not really useful. I wasn't able to store my cell phone there, but you do have a nice DC outlet right here. But it is a pretty decent size. It's pretty deep, so you can feel squished. I'm about 6 feet tall, and I had plenty of leg room, even with that passenger seat pushed back pretty far. The center armrest is really nice. 2 cup holders here, and it actually sits a little bit high up, so you can rest your elbow on it, fringing on the space quite a bit. For normal day-to-day use, I think this is plenty of space. Those back seats also do fold down, so you can make the trunk space even bigger. And then underneath the floor, you do get a small spare tire. Just want to note there's some extra space around it, so I think you could probably store some tools down there fairly easily. Alright, moving around to the passenger side of the vehicle, I just want to mention that the fuel cap is actually on the passenger side of the vehicle. I really don't like this, probably because all of my own personal vehicles have always had the fuel cap on the driver's side, so take my criticism with a grain of salt. The Sentra also has the old-fashioned twist-off fuel cap, which most of the other major car manufacturers have completely removed. So this is the 2017 Ford Edge Titanium. You'll notice no twist-off cap. This is something that is super convenient to have, and I really hope that Nissan adds to all its vehicles in the near future. Alright, so we've talked about most of the major features of this car. Before we take it out actually for a drive, I just want to talk about safety for a second. I have 2 small kids, so safety is really a big is the Insurance Institute on Highway Safety. What the website's actually say, 4 out of 5. Side crash safety, 5 out of 5, and rollover is a 4 out of 5. But honestly, most of the new cars that I've reviewed typically get either 4s or 5s in every single category from the NH.
Okay, y'all, now that y'all done seen everything, y'all done seen not 1, not 2, but 3 videos in depth, and then I showed y'all the whole CarMax history of both of these. Y'all tell me which ones y'all think would be the better choice for your girl. Like I said, I'm leaning towards this one right here, which is the... Y'all know a girl don't know her car, so let me, get the name 2016 Rogue S as opposed to the Sinatra, or is the Sentra? Hell, I'm trying to make it an Italian car, talking about Sinatra, honey. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts. Feel free to like, comment, share down below. Like I said, especially to my guys. Now, this is one darn on video where I can get my guys to comment for once. Honey, I need my men expertise as well. Y'all give me y'all thoughts now. I need as much help as I can get. Or if y'all know any similar cars to these that y'all would think would fare better for me, y'all leave that down below as well. But like I said, right now I'm looking at these two. So y'all tell me y'all thoughts between these two, or if you have a other suggestion, leave it down below as well. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.